Welcome everyone, this is Enactus BPP info session. We are here to introduce Enactus BPP, student associated society that works with Enactus UK, working together to find innovative solutions to social issues within our local and international communities. So we work with Enactus UK towards achieving the UN Sustainable Development Goals like removing poverty, quality education, eliminating hunger, and diversity at the workplace. So this is our agenda for today. Yeah, so we'll introduce you to Enactus UK, and then I will talk about Enactus BPP and all the projects we are running, and then we will show you the roles available at Enactus BPP. So you must be thinking, what is Enactus UK? How should I become part of this organization? What are the projects available at Enactus BPP? So we'll not take your much time and start with what is Enactus UK. I will hand it over to Maisie, who will discuss about Enactus UK. Thank you. Hi, Maisie.
Action, and then we move into us. So entrepreneurial is all about using your social innovation and using business principles to then develop a social idea, which is the action part of Enactus. And you will be developing within Enactus BPP new ideas, developing projects that they currently have to ensure, as Abby said, that you're meeting those sustainable development goals as you develop your project. And then the final part of Enactus is us, and that is where students such as yourselves, academic leaders and business leaders all work together to ensure that we are creating a better world for us all. And we work with business partners as well to ensure that this happens too. Okay, so just to give you a bit of a programme overview for you so that you're aware of Enactus UK itself, is we work in around 65 universities at the moment, and we have just over 3,000 students who are part of our programme at Enactus UK, and that is the highest it's been for a very long time. So if you're new to Enactus, you are joining at just the right time to be a part of something amazing. And a part of those universities, we have 219 social enterprises that our teams are running within their universities. And as Abby said, you'll be looking at the ones from Enactus BPP shortly as well. But Enactus isn't just UK based, Enactus is also global, and Enactus itself operates in around 35 countries. And Enactus looks after 1,800 university programs, and annually we work with 72,000 students. So not only will there be a network of students within the UK that you can collaborate with, but there will absolutely be a cohort of 72,000 students that you can collaborate with across the globe, which I know are not a lot of societies at universities can do and can say. So this is a really great time to be joining Enactus and Enactus BPP, because that is an incredibly large number of students that you can collaborate with and work on within your projects too. So just to give you an overview, like I said, 60 plus universities that we work with. Hopefully you can see BPP on here. This just gives you a bit of an overview of the different universities that we work with also. So as I touched on briefly just at the start there, we also work with partners, and that's Caroline, my colleague. It's her main job to look after the partners and look after the relationship between the teams and our partners. And as you can see here, there's lots of different partners that we work with, from Asda, Amazon, Unilever, Enterprise Rent-A-Car, Vic, and these are organisations that support you through mentoring and coaching, but they also support you through grant funding. So they may fund your project if you want to apply for one of our funding opportunities, and they're there to support you within your project and you as a person. But not only that, some of our partners also allow you to apply to their fast track opportunities. So being a part of Enactus, you will develop loads of different skills, and those skills our partners see as really crucial within their organisation too. And that is the reason why they want to hire you. So they will fast track you onto different opportunities and different graduate and internship placement opportunities too. And if you're wanting to find out more about that, then you can just pop me an email and we're more than happy to answer any questions. But they allow you to work with them, to support them, but also that, like I said, you can develop within their organisations too, whether that's through graduate programmes or internship programmes too. So just to give you an overview of the projects that we have within our Enactus teams up and down the UK, and like I mentioned, Abby will be touching, or the team will be touching on their projects for Enactus BPP, but we have lots of different projects up and down the UK, and the projects that teams come up with are all focused around the Sustainable Development Goals, which Abby touched on just in the introduction there. If you've not heard of the Sustainable Development Goals before, don't worry. These in front of you here are the ones in the coloured box are the Sustainable Development Goals, and there are different projects that you can develop all focused around these development goals. And you don't need to focus on all of them. You might just focus on one or two, and I know that through the presentation the team will touch on the ones that their projects are focused on. But some ideas for some projects are homelessness, tackling gender inequality. There might be some projects focused around education. There may be some projects focused around technology access, especially due to COVID-19 at the moment. So there's lots of different project ideas that either you can be a part of through BPP, or there may be the opportunity to develop new projects as well within the team too. So just to give you a bit of an overview of a couple of different projects that we currently have running throughout Enactus UK, we have a team called Undivided Food Company who are supporting people in need of food within their local community. They are on low income, so this team supplies food boxes to those individuals. We also have another project called PrepMate, and this supports people with limb deficiencies to ensure that they are able to cook properly. So they have developed a chopping board to help that. And then we have a project called Code Pink, and they support students in school settings to understand and take the stigma away from period products and ensuring that students aren't taken down the path of period poverty too. So they're just three different project spotlights that I wanted to touch on. But as I mentioned, the team will be running through Enactus BPP's projects too, which is really exciting. So, I mean, I've only spoken for about five to 10 minutes or so, maybe not even that, as that's just whizzed by. But if you are really interested in what we do at Enactus and you're wanting to join Enactus BPP, you can join us and get registered with us. So you can join us through EnactusUK.org/join, where you can register your interest with us. And I will then send your contact details onto Enactus BPP so that they can get in contact with you properly if you haven't already register with us. So do jump on to EnactusUK.org/join and you can be a part of the Enactus UK network there. So I hope that's been useful for you to give you a bit of an overview of Enactus UK and what we are. Really looking forward to seeing you guys, hopefully as Enactus BPP members very shortly, but I will hand over to Abby from Enactus BPP.
Abhi, I think you are on mute.
Yeah, hi. So that was
Yeah.
Maisie. Yeah, that was Maisie from Enactus UK. And I hope you all learned more about Enactus UK and how well we are doing for our community and how you should join us to do more for the community. Yeah. Yeah, so now I will tell you more about Enactus BPP. So currently we have 11 members, active members who are working on 3 different projects to help our local and international community. We have currently 3 projects. The first one is Catalyst Career Club, and the second one is Too Many Bags, and the third one is Food Feeds. So we'll tell you more about our projects from our project leaders. And the mission which we work for at Enactus BPP is that we believe by taking entrepreneurial action, we can create a better world for us all and achieve the global goals. So I'll hand it over to Christine, our project leader for Catalyst Career Club. Hi, Christine.
Hi everyone. I hope you guys can see me. I'm back
Yeah.
home, so I'm saving on the internet. Sorry. Okay, so I am the project leader of Career Catalyst Club with one of the other member. Her name is Musumi. Unfortunately, she has not been able to make it today, but I will give all the needed details. So Catalyst Career Club came from the fact that we get knowledge when we go to school, but we feel like we don't have the skills to actually apply them in our daily life. For example, if I ask any of you, how do you buy a house? You know that you can buy a house, but the process can be quite difficult. That's why we have Catalyst Career Club. And also one of our main focus was financial literacy. We thought that it was really important for people to know how to manage their money in life. I mean, sometimes you say your money is too little, but you also have expenses. You don't know how to say, okay, do I need to save? How much do I need to save? How do I budget my money? So that's why we have the club. So our target, as you can see on the PowerPoint, we have school students. We are mentoring them. And then we also have graduates that are seeking for opportunities. What you also need to know about Catalyst Career Club is that we provide a database of free e-learning courses. So let's say, for example, that you're studying law and you feel like you need some skills in coding. For example, you feel like, okay, I need it. Maybe it's going to help me with my career progress. So with our database, you can go over there and then you will be able to see any courses available when it comes to coding. So when it comes to our actions, we have a LinkedIn page, an Instagram page, and we also have a TikTok page. And we are trying to communicate with a language that everybody can speak, not just the one that we use in school, but when you say 1 + 1 = 2, you actually understand it's 1 + 1 = 2. You can easily apply it in your life. So why do you need Catalyst Career Club? Is because we see that we need employment. That's the reason why we go to school, to be able to sustain our life, to be able to pay for our food, for if we are sick, we should be able to go to the hospital. We should be able to go out and enjoy with our friends. Also, we want to empower women because we believe that we are part of the economy. We can do something, we can bring something, and we want to let women know, okay, you have something that is available for you for free if you want to do something about your life. And also, it's because of technology. That's more of my colleague. She was more into technology. That technology nowadays, it's really important. Everything that you do, it has to do with the internet. Even when you have banking, you use it on your phone. You need to be connected to other people. And even when you want to eat, you order your food online. It has to do with technology. And now we are moving with cryptocurrency because now we want to move everything to the internet. So yes, we have the lack of BIM in technology, and we want to say to minority that you have resources available for you so that you can make it to a sustainable life where you can be able to pay for all your needs. That's why we also have Catalyst Career Club. And we also have the lack of tech talents. We did a PowerPoint about this particular point where with the statistic has proved that when it comes to technology, not many people go over there. So employers are actually looking for people. So we have a particular database. If you really want to be employable, you can go over there and get yourself upskills with technology. Our impact, as you can see on the first point, is that we want to upskill people. they need to be able to say, okay, I'm doing this, and what is the outcome? Maybe it's to fulfill your life, maybe it's to be able to pay for your bills. And also, we want to educate young adults. I stated before that we have financial literacy. I think it's really important to be able to manage your money. Money is really important. It's really important so that you don't spend your money on things that you don't need, or you're spending your money maybe on, I don't know, a course that you can get for free with our database. And also, we want to create role models. When we grow up, we see adults and we say, okay, this is what I want to do with my life. And we want to have models that actually use their skills and help others. And finally, we want to increase employability. We want people to be out there and be happy. I know there is a quote, it's usually in French. I'm going to try to translate it in English. Like, when you work, you remove from your life, it's like 3 defaults. Like, you don't get bored, and you feel like you're actually doing something with your life. So yes, that's why we have Catalyst Career Club. And I don't know if anyone, the questions is at the end, right, Abby? Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you. Abby?
Yeah, hi. So thank you for
Okay.
introducing Catalyst Career Club.
Yes, all right. So that's all I have for you guys, and I'm going to give the floor to Taryn. She's going to introduce Too Many Bags.
Hi, I'm Taryn and I'm the project leader of Too Many Bags. This project takes secondhand bags from the UK and distributes them to refugees in Calais who need them. The purpose of this is for the safe storage of legal documents, mobile phones and other valuables. So we've spoken to Collective Aid, Distributive Aid and Care for Calais, who have confirmed that bags of all shapes and sizes are in high demand and low supply in refugee camps. So particularly this year, this is a problem because there is a massive tent shortage, and this is because festivals haven't taken place in the UK and the French police force are getting a lot tougher on illegal settlements. So this means that people don't have a safe space to store their possessions and they're more vulnerable to loss or theft. So through this project, I've researched the need and I've networked to form partnerships with other charitable organisations. And I've also created a social media account on Twitter to build a following for the campaign. And we have recently approached Asda as well to request a bag drop-off point within their stores. And we've actually hit a hurdle at that point, which is a shame because that was going to be quite a big part of the project. So we're now rerouting and looking for a plan B, which will be looking at other stores who might cooperate with us and expanding our online campaign to include postal donations. And this has enabled us to show resilience and problem solving skills. So it's a great thing to put on your CV and talk about in an interview. If you're interested in joining our team, then there's a wide range of potential roles available. So this could include, in this project, marketing strategy, creating social media content, working through logistics, and networking with other companies and charities. I know that Vodafone sent 100 bags to Collective Aid last year. So there's definitely companies out there who are willing to help with corporate social responsibility. And just to conclude on that, I found this to be a great opportunity to help others, and I've met great people along the way, and I've now got something substantial to discuss in job interviews. So I'll pass you over now to Fatima and Leo.
Hi everyone. My name is Leo. I'm the project leader of Food Trees. I'm very happy to be here today to talk about what we make for the community with Fatima, who is the founder of this project.
Hi everyone, welcome to Food Feeds. So as Leo said, we are the project managers of this newly created project, and I originally founded this idea. It's aimed at reducing food poverty and inequality. So in terms of our target beneficiary group are the widowed over 60s. We chose them as they are the marginalized and an isolated community. From research, we found out that they tend to have transport issues, struggle to cook for themselves as they are living alone, skip meals or have a poor appetite. Therefore, we've chosen this issue because food prices have rapidly increased over the years. Brexit has worsened the situation along with the COVID-19 pandemic. In terms of needs, Sustain UK reported that the UK's rate of food poverty is among the worst in Europe, despite being the sixth richest country in the world from the size of its gross domestic product. Older people are more likely to experience food poverty. An older person living alone has decreased mobility. They also have problems with traveling to shops who are selling healthy, affordable food. And they tend to have low income as they are pensioners or they have problems cooking for themselves. Therefore, it means they're at risk of a poor quality diet. Now my colleague Leo will talk more about the action and the impact.
Thanks, Fatima. In terms of action, we aim to mobilize support through social media, having collection points of food, creating fundraising campaign, or working with supermarkets or shops to collect circulated or donated foods. All food will be delivered to the over 60 reader in need. So by this way, we can reduce the food wastage, eliminate hunger, and reduce the effects of food poverty on the elderly people, such as reducing the risk of falls and fractures, and some diet-related diseases like obesity, heart disease, stroke, diabetes, and some cancer. We believe food feeds can make more of the over 60 reader live healthy and active lives. Thank you for listening. Please ask if you have any questions.
Thank you, Liu, and Fatima for describing food feeds for everyone. So that was all 3 projects of our which you are working on. And now I will introduce you to the team members and what are the roles available and how we are doing it. So first role is the team leader. I am the team leader of Enactus BPP, and through this role, I've acquired various skills, and some of them are leadership, communication, problem solving, teamwork, and many more. So I've been the team leader since February 2021, and this journey has been very great for me to learn a lot from all the other team members and from Enactus UK, interacting with different companies and collaborating with other teams. So if you all want to join our team, you will have a lot of skills to learn. Now I'll hand it over to our VP, Ankin. Hi, Ankin.
Hi, Abhi. Thank you. Uh, my name is Ankin Bayanjana Patel, and I am a Vice President of Engagement. I have been in this role since February, and I have acquired some skills like networking, communication, timekeeping, and teamwork. So, for the vice president of engagement, what we are doing, we have we are networking with the business partners, business coaches, and the companies which are sponsors in the Enactus UK, and this is the only role where we are getting a mentor from Enactus as well as from the business partners. So if you wanted to take part of on this role, I'm happy to help you. Now I'm moving this to our HR, Aisha.
Hello everyone. I'm Aisha Sabir. I have been working with Enactus BPP since 6 months, and I must say my experience is quite overwhelming. And the people I met here are all very supportive. And during this role, I have acquired various skills like collaboration, communication, timekeeping, and coaching. And if you want to apply for any role available in the Enactus BPP, there is a simple application process. There are just 1 or 2 questions that why you want to join Enactus BPP and the role you are interested in. From there, I will be the first point of contact, and I will take your application to the and make your experience frictionless. Thank you.
Thank you, Aisha. So then the project leaders, I think they can agree with the skills they acquire if they want to go. Taryn?
Yeah, I agree with all of those skills. Definitely networking and getting in touch with lots of different companies and organizations. And also, there was an Enactus and Schroeder's internship that we were able to take part in, and that really honed in on project management skills. So I learned a lot there, and we also got given materials that were really helpful, and they've been good to implement into our projects here as well.
Okay. Thank you. So these are the roles that are currently acquired in Enactus BPP, but we have several other roles available if any of new students want to join us. And, and the roles are like finance officer, if you are interested in handling our bank accounts, how we spend money at Enactus BPP, fundraising for us. So we have a fundraising officer role who will work with the finance officer and make a fundraising plan, how we can fundraise for our projects, all the 3 projects. Then we have a marketing officer who will be in charge of leading the marketing campaign for whole of Enactus BPP. Yeah. And then we have event officer, like we host events such as employability events with our partner companies such as HSBC, EY, and we can host an employability event for our university students, which can help them when they graduate to network with such nice companies, big companies, and they can add it to their CV. And then for all the 3 projects, we have a lot of volunteer member roles available. So they can join any project they're interested in, where they can work with our team leaders and collaborate with them to help our community. So these are the roles available in Actors BPP at the moment. Yeah,
And
so
yeah,
yeah.
and Abhi, and also I want to add that if you wanted to take any currently acquired role, we are happy to help you. So if you wanted to take part, like become a team leader or a VP or a HR, we can help you with that as well, as most of the students are getting graduated in the September or in January. So we are also looking for the backup roles. So if you are interested in the acquired role, we are happy to take you on the board.
Yes, you all can join us for a couple of months and we can work together to smooth the handover process to you all. So these were all the things about Enactus BPP. So if anyone have any question, you can either type it in the chat box or start your mic and talk to us. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, I think someone asked what are the criteria to apply.
Okay. Hi, Ali. So there's no specific criteria to apply for our roles. As you can see, we have several roles available and you can text me or I will give you a form link. You all can fill it up and tell me which role you are interested in, and I can share with you the things that you have to do in that role. So if you are up for that, we can go forward and you can be the role. Yeah.
Yeah, as you only need the willingness to acquire that role, because regardless your the stream or your profession, you can take up any role which is available. And
Yeah.
one more thing I would like to add, that if you have any project ideas or any new ideas which you think that Enactus BPP can take up or can build upon that project, we are happy to help you to take that idea on board. And we have such a large number of experts available in Enactus UK, which will help your project to go in a to have a better community. So if you have any project ideas which you think that it will be work or it so you're happy, we are happy to take that part also.
Yeah, hi. So yeah, so for example, if you want to see a example for the finance role, I can show you what does a finance officer do. One sec.
Okay. While you're looking for the finance role, I think say how much time does Enactus take up each week or month? We have meeting once a week, but actually the time depends on the project. How heavy is the project? If you are a project leader, for example, it's going to take you much more time compared to maybe someone who is volunteering, because of course you are supervising your project. And it also depends on what you want as an outcome. So for example, we had a competition with other universities. So of course, during that period of time, we are going to spend much more time for meetings or practice or researching compared to other times. So it really depends. But it has never been like a conflict between Enactus and my work or my school schedules. So the others can also talk about how it has been impacting their schedule. But for me, it was always fine. And we are always flexible. If you need help, you can ask one of the team member, okay, I need help with this, and everyone is happy.
Yeah, hi. Thank you, Christine, for taking that. And so the time, like you can work for 1 hour per week to 3 hours per week. It all depends which role you are in and what you are doing and what you want to do for Enactus or for the community. So there is nothing you have to work for this much time or anything like that.
Yeah,
So I was, yeah,
and also if a role like VPE, you have a different schedule with the Enactus UK as well, where we monthly meeting in and where we exchange what we have done in a one month period. What are the roles right now VP is doing? Then they assign the different tasks, like in August we will get the mentors, and then they will suggest us how to network with the different project partners and all. So uh, apart from the projects, we also have different organizations for the VP, HR, for the team leaders as well. So
yeah,
we have a different global summits or leadership summits, which Enactus is doing ongoing, and we are taking part of that. And if we get if we have any doubts, we can go to the Enactus and they'll solve it.
yeah. Thank you, Ankin. And so I was showing you an example for a finance role. If you are interested in finance role, so these are the overview for the finance role and the expectations we have with the student who wants to take up the finance role. Like you need to manage the team's finances, set and agree an annual expense budget for Enactus BPP, liaise with the students union, and follow their financial procedures like apply for a budget and ask them how do we use that budget and keep them informed and keep a detailed record of project income or expenses and grants. So like Ali was asking, what are the criteria? There's no criteria, but we have some expectations from the students. And if you're interested in any role, we can share with you the role overview and expectations for all the respective roles.
I just wanted to add in terms of the timing as well. There's so much flexibility. So when I did my exams, I kind of took 4 weeks off doing anything to do with Enactus because I was just focusing on my exams. So there's definitely a lot of flexibility, and you kind of just do the project at the pace that you want to do it. So if you wanted to get it done quickly, you could spend a lot of hours on it per week. But we do, I mean, I send maybe 3 emails a week. So it's quite slow moving, but it fits in really well with my schedule.
Yeah, thank you, Darren. So this was all about Enactus BPP. If anyone has any other questions, you can all ask. Okay, I think no one has any questions for us. All right, Ali, thank you for joining us today. If you don't have any other questions, and so we will conclude the session for today, and I will share with everyone who joined the meeting today the form to apply for the roles available, and we'll follow up with you all today, so we can meet next week or whenever you are ready to join us. Thank you everyone for joining us today.
Thank
Thank
you
you,
all.
Abby.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Thank you. Bye.
Hi, so everyone is gone now.
Yeah.
So stop recording.